Welcome to Night Sky Notebook. My name is Peter Detterline, and these are the events that are happening for June 2021. We begin with our moon phases. The month opens up with the third quarter moon on June 2nd. Our noon moon is on June 10, first quarter moon on the 17th, and the full moon on the 24th, the last of our supermoons for the year. As the month begins, the moon is going to be right underneath the planet Jupiter. You'll be able to see that in the south in the early morning sky. Saturn's going to be a bit fainter and over to the right. The big event of the month, the must-see, is going to be a partial solar eclipse, at least in this area. It'll be an annual eclipse if you were further north. But we're going to be able to catch it right at sunrise. So we'll be able to see it at 5:35 just at sunrise, and it'll be over by 6:30 a.m. At 5:35 at its maximum for us, this is what you're going to see in the circle as far as the sun and the moon together. But you're not going to be able to see that visually. Do not stare at the sun. It's not going to work. It's just going to be really bright. You're going to need to have eclipse glasses. If you don't have eclipse glasses, you can make an eclipse viewer, and there's a website here at www.livescience.com that will help you to put together a solar eclipse viewer ahead of time. However you do it, this is going to be really neat to see. Remember, sunglasses are not good eye protection, and you really want to protect those eyes. This will be a neat, fun event. Check it out, but do it safely. June 10, starting at sunrise. Great way to start the day. The summer solstice. Summer is finally here. June 20th, 11:32 p.m. Almost made it to June 21st. The longest day of the year. The sun is going to rise the farthest northeast and set the farthest northwest. It'll be the highest in the sky around 1:04 p.m. Not noon, because we're looking at daylight savings time, right? And it will not be directly overhead. You need to be in the tropics for that, and we're not located in the tropics here. But enjoy it. Our longest day of the year, the first day of summer, June 20. On June 22nd, the planet Mars is going to start to make its way across the Beehive, the Prasepe cluster. This is located in Cancer. It is really a beautiful sight to see. You want binoculars for this. In order to see the Beehive well and to really appreciate the color contrast between the two. It's going to take about 3 days for Mars to make its way across, and the beautiful red color will really stand out. It will be striking against the beautiful white stars that make up the Beehive. Check that out. By the time Mars is done on the 24th, the moon will be rising. Full moon, supermoon. As we said, there are 4 supermoons this year: March, April, May, and now June. And that's going to be it for the year. Does the moon really look a lot larger? It does at the horizon, but that's true for any full moon. It's called the moon illusion. When it's close to trees or a house, your mind makes it actually look bigger than it actually is. But it is a pretty sight to see. Anytime you can get out to do any astronomy, I'm all for it. So check it out. Supermoon. Moonrise is around 9 p.m. And finally, we're going to finish out the month the same way we started it, with the moon, Jupiter, and Saturn. The moon zips just underneath Saturn on the 27th and straddles Jupiter between the 28th and 29th. Again, look in the south, early morning sky. It will be a pretty sight to see. Jupiter does rise around 11:30 p.m., just to let you know, so you can get to it earlier. You don't have to get up early to see this. But anytime you can get out to see those planets and check out the moon, this is a really nice sight. Enjoy these events for the month of June. If you'd like to learn more, please check out my blog at nightskynotebook.blogspot.com. Until next month, keep looking up and follow your star.